Alrighty, we have your Tesla out of decontamination. There's just a couple things I want to go over with you just so that we're all on the same page. I believe we're in here for some sap issues on the vehicle. I can kind of tell sporadically throughout the vehicle someone tried to rub very, very hard to get the sap off. Rule of thumb, or a good trick we use, is hand sanitizer, dab it on a towel and get it off. So that's how I got the bigger chunks off, like your headlight here. That's just a good tool to use. But again, at pickup, we can kind of go over that together as well. So there's quite a few things just throughout the car. I just want to bring it to your attention. You probably already know about it, but I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So if you can look here where I'm shining my light, if you see all those teeny tiny little scratches, that's called micro marring. One of a few things can happen. To me, it looks like somebody at some point in time tried to take a wool buffing compound to your vehicle. Again, I don't know. I cannot tell you exactly what this car has been through, but that's what it looks like to me. Because when you see the bigger swirls around, you know, those are normal, especially with Tesla Black. But when I see those teeny tiny ones, it just kind of concerns me a little bit. And then when you come down here, as you see, you can literally see where that line ends, right here along the hood. So at some point in time, something was brought to this vehicle. So this is the before, and this is what I did to it. So this is what I'm anticipating the end result being for you. There's a couple things here or there. So like right there's a pretty deep scratch. If you want us to chase those things, that's where we need to step it up to a full 2-stage correction. But again, you'll have something here or there with the correction we have for you booked now. One thing I want to kind of go over with you is the thickness of the paint. So right here, don't even have to shine my light on it. It is very, very thin there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this over here, and then I'm going to meter the paint for you just so you can kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about. So when I measure here, the paint measures right at 5, okay? So that's pretty thick for a Tesla in general. Move it just a little bit up the hood, goes down a little bit. That's about roughly where a Tesla typically is. Move it over here, about the same. Now when I move it to the section right here, we're all the way down to the 3s. So we are going to play these sections that are like this very carefully, because again, I am not too sure how much of clear coat is left here. Essentially, that typically is just what makes it glossy and an easier aspect of it, not necessarily, but it's the final coat on paint. So again, let's just reiterate, we're measuring about 4.6 going towards the middle. We're right at about 5. But when I come to this section here, which again, it looks like there's a piece of sap right here, and somebody probably cranked on it really, really hard with a towel. And essentially you break through the clear coat the more and more you try to crank on something. So same thing like right here, I can see the marks of the towel, and I can kind of see where that probably, oh my goodness, Jaden, words, the sap probably sat for a while. So again, we are gonna have to play these very safe to do our very best. Again, these may not look perfect because I don't know how much clear coat is left here. It's very, very thin. So again, we just have to play that area pretty safe. So let's go around the rest of the vehicle. So same thing here. Again, I got that etching out actually because I kind of went over on my test spot right there. But same thing. So as I come through the vehicle, if you look how it gets kind of hazy is what I can tell you, and then it stops right here. Again, I can't tell you exactly what happened, but same thing is happening where, so there's a darker piece right here, then it's foggy here and foggy here. So see where that fogginess ended? And then it comes all the way over to the door. So I have done nothing here. I am just putting spots by sections that I need to bring to your attention. So again, as you can see, all of that right there. Come down the side of the car, and this is where my test section is, okay? This is the after. This is exactly what I'm expecting, and I'm pretty happy with that result. Have all that micro marring, and those bigger swirls you kind of see at the bottom that kind of look like spider webs, that typically comes from brush car washes or just not using the correct towels to maintain the vehicle. So that is normal. It's these hazing sections that are a little concerning to me. because that's not typically what happens with brushed car washes. So you got a couple deeper scratches here, and same thing here. So it does look like, again, this was a section that maybe sap was sitting on, and someone or something tried to crank really, really hard on that section. So let's see what it measures at. So I'm gonna go to a part of the vehicle, 4.5. 4.5, so it's okay. Didn't really go through the clear coat, just probably scratched it up, which is okay. That happens as well. But again, I just want to bring it to your attention. We're just gonna play it very, very safe. So same thing here, kind of gets hazy and not so much hazy back there. Got a deeper scratch right there. And then as we come up here, this is where another section of a lot of haziness, but also the little dots. Unsure what those are. You kind of have it here on your trim as well. So the trim too, our decon wash took care of a lot of it. What I saw outside in your initial intake was, looked like soap scum. So it happens a lot from touched car washes or even brushless car washes, happens a lot. So then let's come to the back of the vehicle. Same thing here. Looks like someone cranked on something a little too hard, or at some point in time. What I can see here is what I call, sorry, I gotta get it focused. So right here is what I call little piggy tails. Someone at some point in time tried to get something out. Move along the vehicle. Nothing too drastic actually on your driver's side. You've got a couple things here or there. All your wheels look fairly well. Down here, just some deeper scratches right there. Then same thing on your trim. Again, I don't know what it is about Tesla trim, but the soap and stuff is very, very harsh. So have no promises about getting that out, because it has already gone through its decontamination wash. But again, just wanted to go over it with you. As of where we are right now, I'm pretty confident in the one-stage correction we have. If I run into anything as we're going, I'll definitely let you know. But if you have any questions, please give me a call, and we'll get going. Thanks.